After the long holes, the family smell comes back, perceptible. Milk tastes sweet in this long-waited spring. The fat content changes, it gets hard to froth. Cab Calloway on the eye dock. Ho-de, 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 ho. The sun discloses perfunctory hygiene. The greasy cushion lifted from an auction, bargain, slack, rubber, webbing. To get to the second person. I was teaching Oronuku, wishing I might be in the cool, odorous air, explaining about Suriname from things I'd cogged off Wikipedia at lunchtime, trying to elicit some opinions on Afro-Ben's narrative reliability, when in my habitual pedagogical jig and reel, what was Kevin's phrase? Convulsive gesticulation. I stumbled, though there was nothing there to trip me, at least that got a laugh, helped them relax. So after class, I debriefed myself, unpacking my little hamper of letters, but I could find nothing there to explain the hag-ridden pressure on my gorge. Though that's scarcely unusual in one whose emotional insights are less esprit de l'escalier than l'esprit de out the door into a cab and in the departure lounge at Charles de Gaulle, waiting a transfer to Simon Bolivar. Then I contemplated a cigarette, smoking being something I rarely do sober, but that would mean buying 20, a trip to the cash machine, or disturbing Paula. And anyway, the very thought was expectorant, and I disgorged myself of a skein which might have been the caption to an emblem showing the beheaded king as martyr, a trope which troubles me, since I think all execution murder, but am a devout Republican and constitutional Puritan, but which I was quick for me, to recognise as the eel of frayed black belt that serves you for a closet door handle. Mooch. The first allusion I knew was the unvoicing in Mrs. Robinson, coo-coo-ca-choo. But now I recognise that Cab Calloway is the walrus. You are not so sweet to me as thanks ye were, but then again, how could you be? There's been time for sugar and elastic to go out the gum. Call up that pooch and watch the mouthpiece, cocker, bugle, gnash. Bimbo and me lit out for a light show in that Teutonic grot. My garter's tight as a tourniquet, but not as this vice quite my head's pinned in. Wrist and ankle, buckle, tongue guard, and begin to Pontamarello adorn a tail. He's a skimmer, a trimmer, one hell of a lot slimmer than his avatar, but they share moustaches, and his, your argent imperial tough. He's a Hector, a projector, a rotoscope vector, and Lord Protector of this pothole, but like him, to be both deft and clumsy, louche and keen. He's a howler, a souger, a fowler of small pale souls, an electric jowler, a chafer, a strafer, the inner tube off of a perambulator. And like him, she, me, I would fold before authority rather than break good company, would sell the leathers issued to each of the brothers upon entry and carried usually, then deliver a hiding kid from fleering wither. The skeletons fill and drain, the gas cat's tits furcate and feed her kits. None of it begins to explain Robinson's smoky chops, the dubious hand dealt Charlie, Minnie's methadone roar. All this fix I've penned myself in, labouring up and down to pop and wa mem or a dappler gong. Charlie done got fragged, Minnie. You see, it was the only armoury we had. Process. I'm the glass lawyer, not much of me, none deep. Feeling most frail just when the nap of my tongue feels rough enough to offer a few tough words on refinement. When your mama give you sugar, you heap a ½ ounce in your cup. The jar in the press fills with nutritious pitch. When your mama give you easy cheese straight from the aerosol down your throat, the achaote drains from your lips to hers because she is changed. Galvanised besom as whose ain't. When your mama give you evaporated milk for a tar baby, a corpse flower, a fly paper, a calico band, you sigh with release like your cherry pop. When your mama give you umami, excitotoxins and folic acid, it's to committal tonicus to the sanitarium, and everything goes Taylor and Burton when your mama give you cafe mocha because, oh, that isn't a mocha! And the cafe fills with rolled people performing their sinister gesticulations. It's draining when your mama give you grief. What was Kevin's cadence sentence? A tiny but concentrated model pietà of compassion and sanitary feistiness. Pendant. A rose is, but the difference between true and tea is taste. Molasses, but the difference your chains are really is choice. Good night.